Slade here, Coffee Talk, the Metal City Madman. Hope you're having a good day. For everyone in the southeast, I know it's been ugly and rainy, but right here where I'm at, it is sunny and really nice. A little windy, but I'm actually getting to chill on the patio, and I didn't have to go hide inside, which I thought I was going to have to do this show inside. I like to do it on the patio a lot of times because it's just chill. We have a real nice patio here, so. But let's get to the question that I've been answering. The question of the day, the one I got this week was, why do they call me the blues? Why is the answer to, do you play the blues? The answer is, I am the blues. I'm going to get to that in a second, all right? Like I said, I always answer the questions that people ask me during the week. Even if it's not live, they'll send me a DM. So if you want a question answered, send me something. But I want to go to our sponsor because I wanted to give a sponsor shout out to one of our sponsors, right? So I like to kind of just give shout outs individually. I know I bring them all in many times, but today we're doing Unbridled Spirit Healing Center in Richmond, Kentucky. It's right there in the old mall. It's a chiropractor, but a little different, right? So she says she's not in the cracking backs old school, right? This is a little more less invasive alignment to get your systems working good together. So she's doing free consultations. So you just go, if you have pain of any sort, just go check it out. Go ask her about it. See if it's something that they can help you with. Find out pricing, all that good stuff, but it's free consultation. Go in there and check it out. Again, they do all kinds of pain from migraines to neck pain, shoulder pain, sciatica, back pain, carpal tunnel, all kinds of stuff. So if anything's wrong with you, just go check it out, See if that's a way to get yourself back in line without having to always go to the more traditional doctors and the traditional medications and things of that nature and procedures. I'm all about alternative things, so many people on my social media probably are as well. So if you're into more alternative measures of taking care of your body, go check them out. Unbridled Spirit Healing Center in Richmond, Kentucky. Even if you're just traveling through, you don't have to be right there from Richmond. But if any of these sponsors that you like, go check them out when you're traveling. The restaurants are the easiest ones to drop into, I feel like. But check out anything that supports Graysin Slade, because these people are awesome. They support arts. They support the community. And they're small businesses. We're all in this together. Us small people here, I'm a small musician, small business as well. So, that's what it's all about, helping each other. So if you're just a local, regular person, just go in there. At least do the free consultation. At least try it out. So that's what we got going on. So now let's get to the question, right? I like to answer the question. So this is, why am I the blues? Why is the answer, I am the blues? Well, I sold everything about, it's been almost 4 years ago now, I guess. Getting closer to 4 years. And I became a blues man, but a real blues man. Homeless, town to town, playing the blues, playing to eat, playing to survive, playing to get gas in the tank. If I didn't make the money playing guitar, I didn't eat. I stopped eating. I stopped buying any kind of food. I had to earn it. So I stayed hungry, literally. Hungry for the blues, hungry for music, hungry to entertain. That's why I am the blues. That's why when people ask me if I play it, there's just no other way to say it. I don't just play it. I am the blues. I lived it. It's a year of your life living homeless. That's tough. And I know if someone has been homeless before on here and they want to share that journey, it's tough. It is a hard way to live, and everything is brighter. Everything tastes better. Every day is better when you have gone down that deep. And many people might be, it's a difference between just being poor, especially in Western culture. Because Western culture, we're very rich. Even the poorest person is rich. You have food. Many people have food in their cupboard, but they just don't want to eat it. And they say they need food. They hit you up on social medias for money. And they have food, and you don't even need to eat every day. So that's also another thing. People take it for granted that I need to eat 3 times a day, I need to eat every day. That's not true, So, there's just so many opportunities to survive. You have it so good. The roof over our heads would be castles for old blues men, So I just know that we have so much because I've had a lot. I have a lot now. I had a lot before, and then I gave it all up. And I really realized what the blues is all about. And that's how I play the blues. I play it because I lived it. I am the blues. And that's the answer to the question. So if you, on a side note, if you want to play the blues, you're a blues man, and you're like, hey, I want to improve in my skill and it's not working. And you keep on going on YouTube. You keep searching for the answer. You keep trying to buy gear. That's the wrong answer. Sell everything. Quit your job. Live the blues. It's the only way. And I'm not telling you I recommend doing that, because you probably shouldn't do that, because it's way too hard. I don't want anyone to put themselves in trouble, but like, again, I'm telling you what the real answer is. So you can go get the easy answer that's not going to get you anywhere, and keep learning how to play an artificial version of the blues, and you can play the bar scene for the rest of your life and never get anywhere. Or you can really embrace it and go down low and find it from the depths of your soul, from just right before death. That's where the blues comes from. What's up, Benson? Hope you're doing good. Where are you from? Hopefully you stay on here long enough to say, a lot of people say hi and dip out, but if you stay on here, tell me where you're from. I'm talking about the blues, talking about low-down blues right now, for anyone who wants to play the blues. What's up, Blaze? Hope you're doing good. Blaze and Daisy, hope you guys are doing good. Tell me where you're from as well. I like to just find out where everyone's from on these things. I'm sharing a little bit about my blues journey, about low-down blues, about real blues. A little bit about my program. USA, I'm from Texas originally, but right now I am in Tennessee. That's where I live at right now. Pennsylvania. Okay, very cool, very cool. We have not gotten that far. As far as we've gotten so far is the DC area, and then Ohio, as far as playing shows. I'm playing in the Southeast. But I have a group from forgot where they're from, in Pennsylvania. It's not that far from DC, I remember, because I had a show I invited them to. It was like an hour and a half. They were booked that day, but they might want to come play some shows on my college tour in Kentucky. So, I'm always open to people who want to travel, right? I travel all across the Southeast, and if someone wants to get involved with what I do, I always try to invite people to do things. Of course, I have some stipulations as to the kind of music that has to be played and things of that nature, and the kind of person, but I definitely am always open to chatting. That's what I'm kind of sharing. A lot of times I share, people don't like the advice I give because it's not the easy advice. It's not the mainstream advice. I am a professional musician. I haven't had a real job since 2019. And I try to find other people that want to be the same, that want to be independent, though, that want to own their own rights to their music and call their own shots, that they can play where they want to play the days they want to play, because you might have a conflict of interest, and when you're on a record label, they just say tough shit, But if you own your own rights, you own everything, you play the shows you want to play, you go the distance you want to play, you take off the holidays you want to take off. If you have a death in the family, you say, no, I can't play that tour, I got to go do this because it's important to me. That's what I try to offer. Let's see what they said here. 20 feet of a giant bear. There's literally a bear in the neighborhood, like I don't know, maybe 3-4 houses down that way we saw a bear, and then everyone in the neighborhood's like, oh yeah, that's just the neighborhood bear. He eats the trash over there. I don't know. Somebody has their trash can out. I guess he likes to eat it. So yes, we have bears here. I had never seen a bear until I got here. I actually wasn't sure if it was just a little ass. It wasn't a big bear. It's a small bear. So I was like, is that like a weird ass looking dog? I don't know. So,
you did ask me that.
I did ask. Yes, I was like, is that a dog? Because I just was like, I have never asked the question. Is that a bear? Never in my whole life has that vocabulary came out of my mouth. So that's why I wasn't sure. It felt stupid to say. So you were in Tennessee when you were 6, I see. Okay. Yes. So I was like, is that just a weird dog? Because it was kind of skinny, it wasn't, but it was a bear, so everyone in the neighborhood knows about it. So yeah, so that's where I live now. But yeah, so I had saw a big ass bear that was like almost as big as my car, just when I was driving. That was the first bear I've ever seen, and that was the second one now. So they come in different shapes and sizes, different ages, I'm sure, different health levels as far as how much food they're getting and all that stuff. Different time of the year. I guess he's not fattened up for the winter yet because it's only fall. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to right now. But anyways, back to music. What I got going on. Like I said, I give like a little more real values and stuff, and I try to really push being a hard worker, staying away from drugs and alcohol, being respectful. Because again, if you're sponsored like I am, you got people who count on you. They don't want to hear about you trashing a hotel room. They don't want to hear about you doing something stupid, Because these are small businesses. This isn't big corporations where they can just write it off and say, who cares? Small businesses back me up. They sponsor me, so they expect more. So when I try to teach what I do with the Julie Morris Foundation, my foundation that I teach with, I really definitely teach being a good, respectful person, because that's the only way you're going to make it at this level is being a good businessman, being a product that someone wants to buy. Someone wants me to sell their product, right? So I got to be a good spokesman of that product. So, and that's why I did the spiel in the beginning. But that's what I got going on. If anyone wants to get involved, please just check me out. Check me out online, Graysin Slade. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. DM me anywhere. Get the Julie Morris Foundation is also out there. That's my nonprofit. That's the program that I need, that I teach musicians with, that I need volunteers for, that I need sponsors for. And but yeah, that's what I got going on. And I just usually drink coffee on Friday right before Shabbat and chill and tell about my day, about my week, talk about my sponsors, and share any info that I have to help better the world and better anyone who wants to do music, who has the dream like I did. And just tell them how to do it, how to be the highest paid musician in your area, how to leave everyone behind. That's what I try to teach. Not how to be, per se, the coolest shithead in town who gets drunk and trashes things. Like, that's not what I'm teaching you, because, again, that's not going to get you anywhere. Brownie points of other douchebags is not really worth a lot. It doesn't really pay my bills. What pays my bills is the sponsors. So I just try to tell people how to get to that level, how to leave the bar scene behind, how to turn things down. I mean, I get calls. I've been getting a few calls from old bars that wanted me to come back, and I can't even really tell them my price, because it's like, and it's so out of your range. It's tough. I don't want to disrespect, and I did finally. They just kept asking. This one place, they were trying to run this festival. It's a very low budget festival, and they asked how much I get paid an hour, and I kind of told them just a range. They could have negotiated, but at least I gave them the range, the ballpark, and I think their face glazed over. They may have had a heart attack or a stroke. I don't know. And again, it's not even a lot of money. Again, you might be thinking I'm making, that might be a weird way to say it, but again, as far as bar bands go, about the people that musicians go, yes, it's a lot of money. And they kind of just walked away, and I don't know if they felt disrespected. I didn't want to. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to answer the questions, trying to be real. Let's see what Blaze and Daisy have to say. That's all right. Air drums are good. That means you're a good fan of music. You come to the show. I like seeing those people that are like playing air guitar, or they're like, drumming or doing something. All kinds of weird stuff happens in the front row or something. I love to see that, because that it energizes me, because I'm like, damn, I don't know what they're doing, but that's unique as shit, So if you come to a show, please be air drumming. That'd be great. I'd love to see that. Awesome. Man, I love chatting to people. That's why I like doing all these shows. I do these little lives on Facebook, Instagram. Now I do the YouTube one too, because it's a different crowd everywhere I go. But if anyone sees this later on, ask questions, get involved, find me on all the platforms. I'm probably gonna get off here, because I gotta get ready and get ready for Shabbat tonight. I'm Jewish. That's what we do. We turn off all the electronics and just spend time with family. That's why I said, if you want to call your own shots, I don't have to work on Shabbat either. I don't play Friday nights. I don't play Saturday, and I still get make a living. So it's like, that's what I try to give to people. So, that's just being real, just trying to be yourself, call your own shots, So, all right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you, Blaze and Daisy, for chatting to me. I hope I see you again on here. Get me on other platforms as well. It's my name, Graysin Slade. It's the same everywhere, Facebook, Instagram, and hopefully we stay in touch and we can just keep growing our whatever we do, our fan base, whatever you're involved. I'd like to see what you're involved in. What do you do? What's your passion? But I'm gonna get off here. Love you guys. See you next time on Coffee Talk with the Metal City Madman.